Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be going over all of the skincare that has been working for me lately. It's by a brand called Biologique Recherche, most of it. I have a few other things that are from other brands that I've used for years now. So I guess let's get started in the order that I do things. We'll start with cleanser. So, Soom 37. Miracle Rose Cleansing Stick. This is amazing. So many people love it, and I've gone through so many of these little sticks over the last couple years, but I think they discontinued it. So this is my last one, and I have not opened it. I have not used it at all, and I'm so sad. I kind of just don't ever want to use this, and I just want to keep it to look at it and remember what a great cleanser this was. Anyway, this the pH on this was low to match, you know, your acidity on your skin, not irritate. I discovered this when I was having like a lot of rosacea, irritation, dermatitis kind of thing. I get it around my orbital bone and also this area sometimes. But since I've started using Biologique Recherche, that has gone away completely pretty much. So let's go in with that stuff now. They have this, so this is what most of the things from Biologique Recherche look like. I literally have so much stuff, and I'm not done buying from them either. So we'll start out with the cleanser. They have 3 cleansers. The one I have here is the Late VIP 02, and they have one called Late U and one called Late EV. This is the most expensive, but I like this the best. So the texture of I've tried them all. Late U is a lot thicker. I love the textures of all 3, but Late U is a lot thicker. This is less thick, and Late EV feels a little more watery. It's a milky cleanser. So you put it on dry skin, massage it in. I like to massage it for as long as I can. After work or when I wake up in the morning, I'm kind of tired at both times, and I just like that. I love the feeling of like pampering myself and like just sitting there for like a minute massaging this in. Then you wet your hands just a tiny bit and continue to massage it in. It like kind of emulsifies it a little bit, and then afterwards you can either take like a little face loofah, or you know, whatever kind of thing that you wash your face off with, a towel, or even just plain old water, and just like rinse the rest off like a normal cleanser. Anyway, I can go into like the details of the ingredients, but this is a long ass list, super long. But pretty much Late U is the cheapest. It's they recommend it for young skin. I don't know why they say that. I feel like it does the least for the skin. So after I use this one, my skin feels like clean. It feels brighter. I feel like my pimples are more prevented with this one. Late EV is meant for like older, mature skin, to provide hydration, something like that. Anyway, so the next product, this is like their cult product that everybody loves, everybody talks about. I've gone through so many bottles of these. It's the Lotion P50. I've used, they've got 2 versions. They've got one without phenol and one with phenol called 1970. I've used both versions, and then they also have 3 tiers of strength. So they have original P50, which is the strongest. They have P50V, which is for like toning added, and it has like added vitamins or something like that. And then they have P50W, which is for like sensitive, reactive skin. I don't remember how I felt about the version without fennel. But I can tell you now, fennel is like this ingredient. Have you ever tried chloroseptic spray where if you had a sore throat, you would spray it and it would numb the back of your throat? Well, fennel is that ingredient. They include it in the 1970 formula. And that has an added like antibacterial effect. And it's like also added exfoliation, but it's banned in like some countries. It's available in the United States. Anyway, I like that version because it kind of numbs the skin and your face will turn a little pink, and I love that feeling. However, because of the like rosacea kind of skin that I can have once in a while, I actually prefer the P50W, the P50W 1970, because it's the most gentle. There's like nothing in here. It's the most gentle, and it has added hydration. So not only is it exfoliating my skin, but it's adding like a layer of hydration. I have Lotion P50 V 1970, which is the toning version. It's the middle tier so I'll tell you the ingredients. There are less there are more ingredients for the P50W because it's got like added hydration. Water, glycerin, niacinamide, vinegar, lactic acid, magnesium chloride, fennel, bark extract, another extract, arnica, walnut extract, another extract, salicylic acid, sulfur, propylene glycol, and 2 other ingredients. This one so you have all these extracts in this one, which provide a nice hydration, as well as the actual ingredients that are going to exfoliate your skin. In the P50V, you have water, glycerin, fennel, lactic acid, magnesium chloride, vinegar, niacinamide, salicylic acid, and a preservative. This one gets straight to the point. P50 is going to get straight to the point too. I like this kind of fluffy version of it. So it's your preference. They also have this new version called like Pigment 400 or something, which is supposed to help hyperpigmentation. I used that one about a year or 2 ago, and that freaked my skin out. But remember, I have, I had reactive skin because I was not using all of this Biologique Recherche stuff. I did not use back then the cleanser or serums or the moisturizer. I was using a bunch of different products from a bunch of different brands. Since just sticking to this one brand, my skin has been so calm, so clear, no reactions, no nothing. But I still get the tingles sometimes and the numbness sometimes with the P50W 1970. So I think I'm just going to stick with this version because when I use this one, it feels a little drier, it feels a little harsher. So that's just my take on these two. Hopefully that helps you decide if you're not going to, if you contact some of the stores that offer the products online, they will go ahead and give you a consultation, ask you like how old you are, where you live, how's your skin type, what you're looking for with your skin. If you have like cystic acne, that's when I used to use the P50 original 1970, the harshest version, and that really started clearing my skin. If you look back, I have like a couple of videos from 2016. You can tell I have like bigger pimples on my cheeks that wouldn't go away when I would like, I was looking back at the video and you can like tell underneath the makeup and stuff. I have none of those pimples anymore, and it's literally because of this brand. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the masks because they recommend you, when you do their masks, they recommend you clean your face, you tone, and then you put a mask on. You can do whatever you want, but sometimes I sometimes like to go in that way. I have 5 masks from them here. I have another mask from another brand and another mask from another brand. 3 of the masks that I'm going to be talking about from Biologique Recherche are sample sizes, but I'll give you my opinions on them too. So let's talk about Biomagic mask. This one is like $160, $150 or something crazy like that, and it has So the first couple of ingredients are water, bentonite, and kaolin. This one is like a traditional clay mask. This is what it looks like. Here you go. So this is a clay mask, but it comes out kind of creamy, and then once it sits on your skin, it dries up like a normal clay mask. I don't like that feeling. I hate that feeling. I know this works for a lot of people, and I'm sure it will work for others too, but bentonite and kaolin, those are ingredients that you can find at Whole Foods and just mix a mask yourself. And I don't want to pay like $150 for something that I can essentially like mix myself. They have some like wheat germ oil, corn oil, some other ingredients to kind of not make it so dry, but you can still do that yourself at home. That one I wasn't crazy about. Masque Visolastine Plus. This one is a hydrating mask. I don't have the ingredients here. So Masque Visolastine Plus is a hydrating mask. It feels very much like a lotion, and it looks creamy. This is a nice one, but it's again not my favorite. I feel like there are star products in this line, and like, if you want to sell them, if you have the money to just buy, you know, a bunch of products from them, or, you know, like without going for a facial or something like that, and you're just trying products out, like whatever, go for it. But this is not, I feel, this for me is just not worth it, the money it costs. I can get better hydration from products I'll show you later. But yeah, so this is a hydration mask. It's okay, not my favorite. Okay, now onto mask cream biofixine. If you're gonna spend money on a hydrating mask, this is a really nice one. This is, I think, the most expensive, which is why I only have a sample, and it's a precious, precious sample. But it feels like a cream. I don't want to waste it, but yeah, I'm not. Okay, it just literally looks like a cream. But I like to leave the cream masks from this brand on overnight, and you get the most benefit from them, I feel. But biofixine is a thin, creamy mask that tones and lifts your face. And I find that it really does that, but I don't want to spend the money on it, so we'll see. I might buy that one day, I might not, but I really, there are other ones like this one and this one that I'll be showing you that I really like as well. So yeah, we'll see. So biofixine is a nice one. If you have mature skin, dry skin, you'll probably really love that one. Okay, Masque VIP 02. A lot of people love this one. So they have the ingredients here. It was on the box, and I threw the box out. Anyway, so the VIP02 line is supposed to like oxygenate your skin, make it brighter, all that kind of language. This is okay. It's also like I bought the full size because they recommended it to me, based on like the questionnaire and stuff, but it's not my favorite. It's okay. They say you can use this around your eyes. It'll help lighten dark circles, moisturize. I think it has clay in it too, so it like kind of, it's a gentler version of the biomagic mask. The biomagic one was the one that dries on the skin. This doesn't dry very much. It's kind of like a mixture between visolastine and biomagic, and you have it in one mask here. So moisturizing kind of helps, you know, like in the clay sort of sense, but it's okay. Oh, I'm sorry, it's just a cream. So now onto one of the stars. They have one more mask. Well, no, they have two more. Vernix, but I'm gonna save that for last because I love that one. Vivant. Vivant is the one where you find, you know, pictures of people on Instagram having like this poop face, the brown one, and it's like sticky, it stinks. Okay. I love this. I love the texture of it. It's kind of gummy, and it's full of yeast. You see, I don't know, hopefully you can see. I don't know, but it's like, yeah, I think you saw that one. This doesn't dry out the skin. It's recommended for people with like acne prone skin, you know, like stuff like that. You know, if you have pimples, if you have uneven skin tone, if you have dull skin, this is a beautiful mask. I love it. And if you have like, if you want a more intense version of this, mix it with a little bit of baking soda and it kind of like bubbles up. You can put that all over your face or over your nose, and it's really nice. I love this one. It's called Rebalancing Face Mask. It's supposed to, like, you know, not make you so oily, blah blah, whatever. It's really nice. I would recommend this one if you're gonna like start out with any. And my skin has gotten so even when using this, and I love that yeast ingredient. I just feel like my skin reacts really well to it. They have and this is like the cheapest mask that they offer. They have another one called like Bain de Plants or something like that, which I want to try too. I think it's very similar to this, but I have not tried that one yet. Cream Mask Vernix. You know when a baby's born and they have vernix on their body, it's like that like sticky moisturizing layer that's like, you know, between the armpits. You can find like, you know, underneath the knees. Well, this is supposed to like mimic that. And the ingredients here, they have some like weird ingredients like spleen extract, amniotic fluid, weird shit. So water, amniotic fluid, and a bunch of other stuff. And this is like super like thick, like this one, like super gummy. And you can use this as a cream as well. And I like to mix it in with another cream I have here for the daytime. It gives your skin like a beautiful glossy finish. It's really pretty. This is a beautiful mask. It stinks. I don't want to waste it, but alright, that just came out anyway. This is a really nice one, but it's also super expensive, and all it does is like moisturize. They say it's gonna like, you know, revitalize your skin, do something crazy. No, it's not. I can give you a better, I can give you a mask that will do something for, like, that will give you like that, you know, regenerating, like whatever, all those other, it's this one. This is just a moisturizing mask. If you use this alone, I find that it's not enough moisture. It's got that nice lock-in feel, but I feel like it doesn't add any like hydration, like water to the skin. So here it is here. So you can't even tell. But for those of you who like oils, this is a really nice option. It's really expensive, but I don't know if you can see like it's got that like tackiness, which I love. I love using it as a cream day or night. Depends on how my skin is feeling. I like having all the options, and the great thing about buying from this brand is when you buy stuff online, they send you a bunch of different samples, which is how I've been able to try like most of the brand, and it's nice because the facials are not cheap. Okay, so next I will talk about, I have two more masks to share. So when you buy Biologique Recherche products, they normally sell this brand called Valmont. And this is the Prime Renewing Pack. It feels like a thin cream, but one of my favorite ways, I actually really like this. And the first couple ingredients are just like whatever. It's water, mineral oil, propylene glycol, and then it says calcium DNA. And then they have a few other extracts. They have magnesium DNA, peptides, and they have some fragrance in this too. And for a while, I was like all into the organic, natural only oils kind of thing. But I saw, after using Biologique Recherche products, I realized like they have other ingredients in there that are not natural, that are chemical based, but that's okay, because my skin was responding really well to them. And it's all about finding a brand that works for you, I feel like, because my skin has gone up and down. My skin looks great right now, but it did not look like this like 2 years ago. Anyway, this is nice. I feel like I like to use this during the night because I don't like to leave these expensive masks on for just like, a few minutes. I'll do that with the Vivant because obviously you can't wear this overnight. It's gonna get all over your pillow or whatever. But it's cheaper. I'll leave this one on for, an hour. I won't sleep in it because it's like, it's gonna get all over the pillow and stuff. But these cream masks are really beautiful to leave on during the night. When I wake up, my skin is clear. I feel like my pores are, they're not as like full of gunk. Yeah, I feel like my skin is like exfoliated, smooth, brighter. I really love this one. If I were to choose between the Vernix and the Renewing Pack, I wouldn't know. I would say this one, just because this one offers more of that moisturizing effect. This one is not, it's a way thinner than this. But I find that I have, like, my skin just like does better work for itself, I hope that makes sense. So then onto this mask. I absolutely love Eminence, and I love this mask in particular. This is something that I will never, ever not have. It's the 8 Greens Phyto Mask Hot. They have a regular version and then they have a hot version. The ingredients are not on here. But when you put this on the skin, it's like it's really moisturizing, number one. And then number two, that effect that I got with the toner, like that tingling, that hot feeling? This mask does that. So when you put this mask on, it doesn't happen to me very much anymore because I'm so used to it. But when I first started using it, my skin would get really red and hot. But after that sensation goes down, your skin is so beautiful. Like the blood has like rushed to the surface and like healed anything on the surface of your skin. I feel like any sign of a breakout, I put this on and it's gone. Like, of all the things that I mentioned so far, I would really recommend the Biologique Recherche cleansers. I would recommend the toner, and so far of these masks, you need this one. Like, this is so nice. Even with my sensitive skin, it doesn't like irritate it at all. And they have other great options too. I know there's even like there are 2 hotter masks than this, but my skin can't handle it. There's a lime stimulating one, which is like super hot. Like, it's like super spicy on the skin, if that makes sense. Prickly. And then they have like a chocolate one, I think, or a Hungarian mud or something like that, which is, it like burns. Yeah, if you love the Vivant, or you want to try something like the Vivant and you want to try this but like an extra version of these 2 together in one, the Hungarian mud one is like intense. But I don't go for all that. This is beautiful. I love this. I've gone through so many tubs of this, And I know this is so bad, but I bought this one on eBay, and it's the professional size 8 ounce. I was like hoping it wasn't going to be a fake, but it was wrapped, it was sealed, and it gives me the same effects that these ones that I bought in the spa did. So I think it's fine. Okay, next, maybe I'll talk about the samples last. Next, we'll talk about the serums from Biologique Recherche. I have a few here. Okay, I have lots. So, I have 5 quintessential serums, is what they call it, and I have 2 finishing serums. So, these are the quintessential serums. The first 2 I ever bought, I bought them at the same time, was extract tissulaires. Right now, what's in here is vinegar. I just needed a small bottle to drop vinegar in my hand. Anyway, extract tissulaires is moisturizing serum. They have 3 moisturizing serums in the line that just cater to moisturizing the skin. There are 3 levels. So, as you can tell, they kind of like to go in like tiers, levels. Extract tissulaires is the least moisturizing of them all. It's even meant for problematic skin with that's unbalanced, and by unbalanced I mean producing a bunch of oil, acne, stuff like that. You still need hydration, and this is beautiful, this serum. So the reason why, okay, so I finished this completely, and then I went and got colostrum. This is the third, the highest hydration serum, whatever, that you can get. And I'm not crazy about this one. This one is like for SOS hydration, and I thought I needed it at the time, but I don't know, I wouldn't go with this one right off the bat unless you have like super, super dry skin, mature skin, you live in a dry, arid climate, where you really need something, because this really is heavy, in a good way, not in a bad way. It's not oily. These are super liquidy, you can tell. And then this one, I don't know, I love this one. Like I said, if you have oily skin, your skin is producing acne, and like you still feel like your skin is like tight sometimes, go with this one. And they have a middle one called the amniotique E or something like that. I think I should have gone for that middle one. That one is very healing. It's for skin that I think they say like 25 and up, and I think this is like 50 or something like that. I don't know. They have these like weird age levels, which I never listened to, but maybe I should. Anyway, these hydration serums are really nice. I do recommend these if you're looking for something to just hydrate the skin, similar to what a hyaluronic acid serum would do for you. Okay, the next one I tried was Elastin Pure. This was a small size. This is for, they have a couple ones meant for wrinkles. This one, this is like there were 2 types. There was Elastin Marine and Elastin Pure. Elastin Marine was less potent, I think, than Elastin Pure, and Elastin Pure was like meant for, I think they say like 30 and up, or like 25 and up, or something like that, 27 years old or something. And Elastin Marine is like for those first signs of wrinkles or whatever. I really like this one at first. It's a very thin serum. There's nothing in it anymore, but I felt like it really softened my skin, and I really liked the way it looked. So these 2 were the first serums. These 2 small ones were the first ones I've ever tried from the brand. And at that time when I did try it, I was getting the rosacea. I had I felt like my skin was had bigger pores, and now I feel like my skin is even. when I was using this, like my skin felt so soft. So if you have like those fine lines, things like that, I really recommend this one. They have more intense serums for more intense wrinkles too. I think there's one called Aglyca or something like that. I think it's newer to the line, where it like prevents the glycation process in the skin. It's like the sugar thing where it like deteriorates your cells or something like that. If you have a lot more wrinkles, I'm 27, but my skin is really good, and it's because I take care of my skin. But if you're starting to see really like a tougher skin with more wrinkles, I would really recommend the a serum that targets like the wrinkles, like I said, the Aglyca, Elastin Pure, whatever. Okay, so I have 2 more quintessential serums. Splenodermine. This is a firming serum. I love firming and toning serums because I feel like they minimize the appearance of my pores while also doing more for the skin, like kind of like revitalizing, turning your cells over so your skin is brighter. I feel like, I mean, they don't market it that way, but I feel like most firming serums do that for you. The first time I used this serum, my face looked so flawless. It looked like porcelain. It was crazy. It says toning serum for the face. It really does tone. They have another one. This is, okay, so they have 2 meant to firm and tone, like just that. And then they have a couple ones called like collagen native or something that I do want to try, that also provide hydration and firming and toning. But this is just firming and toning, no hydration. It's a very thin serum. These are gonna moisturize no matter what, because this is a layer of something on your skin. But this was so nice. They recommend it for, this is like also the highest tier. So they have VG Tensil and Splenodermine, and this is Splenodermine, and then VG Tensil is like a step down from this. I got this because I was just like, I just want to go for it and see what happens. This is very, very active. My skin can sometimes react if I use this on a day where I've scrubbed my face or have done a bunch of harsh masks, or something like that. So I use this sparingly, but I don't know. For me, I don't feel like it's necessary because my skin is firm. They like do this thing when you go for a facial where they see like how your skin like comes back like elastic or whatever, I don't know, something like that. But I love this, but I won't buy this one again. I would buy like a more hydrating version of this. I think next time I buy a firming toning serum, it might be something called collagen native that they offer, because that one has added hydration, and it's not as potent as this. So yeah, there are options for everyone. They have so many different serums. It's just a matter of like doing your research, talking to people. I mean, for me, I had to try them in order to like really understand. So yeah, they like, what I was saying is they recommend this for like the sagging jowls. This is your jowl, but I don't have sagging yet, so probably shouldn't have tried this one, but I was just like, what the heck. Oligo Proteins Marines. This one is so far the thinnest of all the ones that I've gone over. This one is meant for like hyperpigmentation. They also recommend it for darkness under the eyes. I don't really see a difference with this. I think this one for me was a waste of money, but I know I know a couple of people who love this one because it does brighten. They do see a difference. I kind of just mix this in with other ones to like either thin them out, like the colostrum. I mix the colostrum with oligo proteins because colostrum is the heaviest hydration, and this is like kind of thin, and it provides some sort of like, you know, exfoliation, like it's doing something to lighten the skin, so it's gonna kind of exfoliate the skin. I don't really see that much of a difference, so I don't know. I feel like you can get a better result with like vitamin C from like another brand called like May Love. I don't have it here because I've gone through 3 of them, and I have to buy another one. Okay, I know I look a little different. My camera died, so I took that time to wash my makeup off. I have nothing on my skin right now. I was saying Oligo Protein Marine Serum. I feel like I get better brightening with the May Love Vitamin C Serum. I think it's called the Glow Maker Serum. It's like, I think 15% vitamin C and like a good pH and all these other nice extracts. Whereas this one is more expensive. I don't have the price on this one. And I feel like it doesn't really do much. And I think the May Love is a little more hydrating. Vitamin C serums have like just a little bit more texture than this. I'm not convinced. I think there are better serums out there, but some people swear by this one. So it's all up to your, you know, your own preferences. And it's very thin. So like if you have super oily skin with acne, and like hyperpigmentation, it's not going to get rid of melasma. It's not that strong, but like, you know, stuff like what I just mentioned, this might be really nice because it's a thin serum. It's gonna soften your skin a little, it's going to lighten those spots a little bit, and it's because it's like kind of exfoliating, it's gonna help prevent the acne too. So if you have like that kind of skin, this might be a nice option for you. For sure, stay away from like colostrum or splenodermine. I think the like people with like super cystic acne skin, splenodermine will like, it's just gonna be too much of a different action. It's not gonna help the pimples. First address your concern and then add in, you know, like the specialty kind of serums. So yeah. And also, if you're looking for like soothing, so like if you have like reactive rosacea skin and you're looking for something to soothe your skin, don't go for firming and toning like the splenodermine or the VG tensil or the oligo protein. Go for something like, I mean, you can do like a hydration serum, or you can do something like Elastin Pure, where this is like very gentle, it's very soothing, but it's also gonna target the wrinkles and add a little bit of hydration. So you kind of like, you know, instead of buying like a bunch of different serums at first, try one thing that's gonna check off a couple boxes for you. So yeah, those are the quintessential serums. And then I have the finishing serum. So I first got the Fluid VIP02. This is a little empty. It's like one more use left. And you saw how like thick this is. So this is the VIP02 range. This one is going to like that regenerating, you know, oxygenating crap marketing. I don't find it does much for me, except I love the texture of this. Just like the texture of the vernix mask kind of leaves your skin like with that glowy, like kind of tacky, sticky feel. This has that same thing. Oily skin will hate this. Don't get this if you have oily skin or super acne prone skin, a bunch of cystic acne. You're going to hate this. This is thick. I like it as a makeup primer because it kind of gives that dry like texture. I love this serum, but it's so expensive and I don't think I'll ever buy it again. We'll see. I have to get through all of this first before I buy anything like that. Okay, so Silk Plus is another finishing serum. This is cheaper than the Fluid VIP02, and I thought that this, because both are recommended as like makeup primers for women, but so I was hoping that this would have like a similar texture to the VIP02 serum, it doesn't. It's called Silk Plus, and it feels kind of silky, more smooth and silky than the rest. The rest are kind of watery, and I love that watery texture. But of all the ones, like if you're looking for like this, what I wanted Oligo proteins to be, this is. So this had like, they recommend it, the finishing serums are recommended to be used after your cream. So you do your cleanser, you do your toner, you do your quintessential serums, you do your cream, and then you do your finishing serum if you're gonna go all that, all out. But I sometimes like to use this before my cream because I feel like it's got a thinner texture, and I feel like it's more active, and I kind of want the actives on my skin. So in the nighttime, what I discovered that I love is the toner. I'll put some of this on, Silk Plus, and then I'll put some of the Valmont Renewing Pack, and I wake up with bright skin, and it's like moisturizing enough to where it doesn't feel super, super thick and heavy like the vernix. And it does everything I need. It's like, it's moisturizing. I don't know what else. Oh, I have the box here. Let me look at the ingredients. Okay, it has water, propylene glycol, which I think is like a moisturizing agent, niacinamide, brightening, lactic acid, exfoliating, brightening, cucumber fruit extract, glycerin, hydrolyzed silk, yeast, magnesium chloride, vinegar, sodium hyaluronate, bark extract, witch hazel extract, so myrrh, I think, extract, onion extract, a bunch of different extracts, a bunch of soothing agents like allantoin or something like that, salicylic acid. So it's got a bunch of great things in here. I really love this serum. I did not expect to like it as much as I do, especially after being disappointed that the texture wasn't similar to VIP02. So this is a great serum. I really like it. Of all the finishing serums, this one is the least expensive, I think. They have like Complex Royal or something like that. And another one, Renovator 14 or something. But I'm happy with this purchase. I don't know if I will buy it again. There are a few other products that I want to try before like going and repurchasing some things. It works really well. I feel like my skin is really even. I feel like my skin is calm. It's not like reactive. No pimples have shown up. When I started using this, I feel like my skin got better. Like the tone got a little better. Not that it's like bad at all. Like it's great. This is a good product. I really, really like it. Okay. Let's see. Finally, no, I have a lot more products to share. I think it's been like an hour. Okay. So the only moisturizer I've bought from them is Creme Dermopurifiante. Looks like that. They recommend this to like a lot of different people, and it's supposed to help with breakouts, acne prone skin, all that good stuff. It looks like that. It's got like a bread yeast smell, which a lot of their products have. But after I tried this, I wanted to try a bunch of other of their moisturizers, and when I bought the products, I asked for like a bunch of different ones. So I've tried Grand Millesmile. Okay, before I talk about all that, I just want to say the texture of this. This is meant for oily skin, acne prone skin, whatever. That's what they say on the website. And they don't recommend it for dry skin, but I find that of all the moisturizers that I've tried from them, this is one of the most hydrating ones. So it's like, it's weird to me that they would say like for oily skin, when this is like more hydrating than some of these other creams. But this is a good cream if you're starting out with them. You have breakouts. I still use it. It's thick enough for nighttime. It's pretty thick for daytime, and it leaves a nice like feel on the skin to where like makeup glides right over really nicely. I like it. It's okay, but I love Grand Cream Grand Millesmile. This one is revitalizing and brightening face cream, and it does it. Like it's like this is a white cream and it doesn't stink. So it looks like this. And it's moisturizing enough. Yeah, if you have super dry skin and you want a thick ass moisturizer, go for like cream mask vernix, and use that as a moisturizer, because all these other moisturizers that they offer might not be enough. Because when I first started using them, I was like, man, these suck. Like these are not moisturizing enough. It wasn't like what I was used to. But I find that once my skin got a little more balanced, I was able to tolerate a lighter cream, which is nice because now I have no breakouts. And I think that's what was wrong. I was like, normally, like I had like, you know, I had like acne prone skin, so then I used like acids, and then it gave me dry skin, and then it gave me reactive skin, so then I used hydrating products, which like then caused more acne breakouts, and then it was just like a big, you know, circle. Anyway, so moral of the story, I love this brand. So I have Cream Splendid, which is a brown cream, and it's a toning face cream. It doesn't provide a lot of hydration. I'm not in love with that one. I find that the Grand Millesmile is like toning enough and brightening enough, and you know, perfect texture. It gives me everything I want, but it's all trial and error. You have to try for yourself, because what works for me is not going to work for everyone. And I hope I'm explaining all this enough to where, like, you know, I can help you pick your products. But the Cream Splendid is like that yeasty brown cream toning face cream. So it's like thinner. If you have like mature skin but like a little oily, I would say like this might be nice. You have pores, your skin is like sagging a little bit, you want to add like some hydration with that yeast ingredient, that might be a nice one. Dermo RL is a white cream. It's called Relipidating Face Cream. This is a really nice thick cream, and I thought I was gonna really love it. But again, you know, with the Masque Vernix, how I said like you put it on and it's thick and it's nice and it feels amazing, but it feels like you're missing the added like water hydration to your skin. That's how I feel about this. It was such a love-hate when I first tried it, because I was like, I thought it was gonna like, you know, be the one, but I find that for me, like Grand Millesmile is more hydrating, because I feel like it has more of that like water, that like moisture, not so much of that like oily, like, you know, thicker, you know, like I need a balance of both, and I feel like I need a lot of that like water, you know, like my skin needs to drink water. But this did not do that for me. So I know a lot of people love that one too. It's just one of my least favorites. I mean, lesser favorites. Okay. Creme msr-h Visage. It's an anti-aging face cream. This is expensive as shit. And honestly, if you're gonna go for something like expensive like this, do like a mask cream biofixine, where you get that like anti-aging face mask in a cream, and it's like, it feels just like this one. You can wear it overnight. Costs pretty much very similar, I'm sure. Maybe, you know, maybe the msr-h might be a little more expensive, I don't remember. But this is a nice one too. But the biofixine is beautiful too. So but this is really expensive, and I don't really need that anti-aging yet, so I'm not gonna go ahead and shell out that money. But if you're like older, you're like 50s, you've got money to spend, try the biofixine cream mask, and if you like it, you know, maybe try this one next, or ask for a sample or something like that. But this is for that kind of skin. This is not for like, you know, 40, I mean like 30 and under. Maybe if you're 40 you want something like that, but 30 and under, you don't need that. There are other options. There are so many other options. So Cream VG Derm. Another one that I thought was going to be really nice, nutritive and hydrating facial cream. This is one of those brown ones too. It's nice. I think I like the dermopurifiante more because it did more for the skin. It did more to like prevent breakouts. It does more to like revitalize the skin. I use that word a lot, but I just want to like, I'm using it as a way to like describe kind of like when your skin regenerates itself. That's what I'm trying to like explain. This just hydrating, and for the money, like I don't think I like to get more bang for my buck, you know what I mean? But it's nice. Okay, cream metamorphique. My mom loves this one. It's the restructuring face cream. Yeah, I think she loves this one. This is a white cream. She doesn't like the yeah, this is a white cream. She doesn't like the brown ones because she thinks they smell. She loves this one because it's lighter on the skin. She has mature skin, and she wants like something that's gonna lift and tighten and do all that stuff. And she tried a sample of the Grand Millesmile, but she likes the Metamorphique more because she thinks it does more for her face. She thinks it's stronger. And this is called restructuring face cream, whereas the Grand Millesmile is a revitalizing and brightening face cream. So, she wants that structure, and I want the brightening and the like revitalizing, like kind of exfoliating, and she wants the like lifting and tightening feel, and this gives that feel. It's a nice cream, but again, for me, it's not as moisturizing. I need something a little more moisturizing. All right, I'm almost done. All right, cream placenta I have. This is, I think, the cheapest cream that they sell. If you have young skin and your skin is like almost perfect, this is like $60. It's called Repairing Face Cream. And you really don't need much. You're already using pretty good. If you're already, let's say you're using like Maylove Glow Maker Serum, you're using the toner from this brand, and you just need a moisturizer to like kind of seal it all together. This is a nice one. This is a affordable one. It's like that yeasty one, but it's like yeasty like the dermopurifiante, the brown cream, but it's not gonna do as much. It's like hydrating. It's very basic. It's not as hydrating as some other ones. So like if you have like acne, oily, but you don't want to spend as much money on like the dermopurifiante, try this one. This might work out for you. But I didn't like it. I felt like it didn't do enough for me, and I was willing to spend a little bit more money to buy like Grand Millesmile or the dermopurifiante. So not for me. And finally, I have the Creme Echinoderm L Complex Bio Marine and Toning Face Cream. This one, again, like the Splendid. The Splendid was the toning face cream. This is very lightweight, more lightweight than the dermopurifiante. And more lightweight than the Grand Millesmile. I like the hydration of the Grand Millesmile. So this is another one where it's not as, I think, firming and toning as a Splendid. And it's one of those, yeast brown creams. So if you want something like less hydrating, and you want something to tone your skin and like a less version, like lesser like extent than this one, I think try this one. But again, like use the consultation. There are so many creams. Don't just go like spend money without like doing your research. Yeah. All right, so those are all the creams. And finally, I have Truth Treatments. I love a couple things that they offer. Not everything I think is worth it, but I've tried so I have here the Omega-6 Healing Cream. I have the Transdermal C Balm. I have the Resurfacing 1% Retinol Light. And then in the past, I've used a sample size of the Vitamin C Serum. Vitamin C serum is expensive. I like these because they're small, they're more affordable, but I will only be repurchasing the transdermal C balm, and I'll tell you why. So I think this has like a crazy percentage of like tetrahexyldecyl something ascorbate. It's got like, I think 70%. The serum has like 80%. And it has like an added ingredient. I think it's like licorice for brightening. I don't need an added ingredient to spend extra money. You know what I mean? So, because like this is half ounce, and then the sample of this is like 5 milliliters, and then half an ounce is like 15 milliliters. And like this is just a way better, you know, like option price wise. Okay, so here's what I want to tell you about this. You know how I was talking about all these beautiful like creams, they're nice, you know, these are nice to use under makeup, whatever, but vitamin C, retinol, and acids are proven to like help the skin. So if you want something that actually works, and you are so confused by all these crazy samples, all the options that they have for the face creams, go for something like this. It's a balm. It's really moisturizing. When I use it, this is all I need. It's very healing. I hope you can see that. It's very healing. I don't like oils anymore because I feel like this does everything I need it to do. And for example, these masks, the vernix mask, this Valmont mask is nice, but this like vernix mask, I would prefer to put the money into this cream because I can use it as a face cream. I can use it as when my skin is acting crazy, it helps like, you know, like brighten my skin. It helps clear my skin. This does everything. I love this stuff. Yeah, anyway, so I'll talk about the omega-6 healing cream. This is okay. He made it for like burn victims or something. This burns my eyes sometimes, and I just find that the balm does enough for me to just make me want to buy the balm. And I don't want like eventually, after I'm done with these like samples and stuff, and after I'm done with all these serums by Biologique Recherche, I now know what I want from the brands. And there are a few basic products that I just want to keep in my collection, like this Eminence mask, this balm, Masque Vivant, possibly a serum from this brand, and then, you know, the toner. And like that's it. I just want to be simple, but now that I have all these things, like I just want to get through them. Anyway, omega-6 healing cream. It's supposed to like heal the skin. You have you've used a super harsh retinol, you can throw this on, it'll heal your skin. It's okay, it works, but I find that this works too, and I just like the other benefits I get from this. This is just healing, it doesn't do much else. And so the resurfacing 1% retinol light, look, it's like green, it's okay. It's 1%, it's very gentle. If you have super sensitive skin, you can try this. But again, Differin is another retinol that's super gentle, that works, and it's super cheap. I forgot to go bring it, but it's like a gel texture. Why spend all that money on this when you can get a cheaper product that actually works too? So I think that's a waste of money. So I would recommend you go get the Differin. And then actual retin-A. I know a lot of people can't get it, but if you can get it, I really love mixing retin-A with the transdermal C balm. It kind of buffers the retinol and makes it gentle, and it gives like an extra boost to the vitamin C in here. And it just like, if I put it on overnight, my skin, I wake up and it's clear and it's beautiful and it's refined. So that's a nice trick that I figured out. So yeah, a couple of things that I don't have here is the Differin. It's in the bathroom. I always keep that on hand. It's good for like acne prone skin, but I have a lot of, and like to refine the texture of your skin too. But I have a couple friends who've who it has like caused a bunch of like breakouts on the skin, they say to keep using it and to just like to keep using it because it'll like eventually like help like calm that down. But I know if you have a reaction to that, it's scary to use a product again. But yeah, I mean, it's $30 for the big size, and then I think it's like $15 for the small size. It's worth a shot to try. Whereas like you buying all of these things, like these are beautiful, these are nice, and this video I hope helps like people who are obsessed with the brand, like you know, like give them my experience on like if this product actually works or not. But you know, if you're on a budget, don't feel like you have to buy all these things. You know, you don't need it. You can use different. You can buy the May Love Glow Maker Serum, which has vitamin C in it, and it's like $28, and that's all you need, because that Glow Maker Serum is like, it's hydrating by itself, and then you can use a different at night. Yeah, anyway, I hope that helped. That was a lot of talking and now my throat hurts. But yeah, I hope this helped. Anyway, if you have any questions, please leave them down below and I'll do my best to answer them. But I strongly suggest you, if you want to try the brand, try a few key products like the Lotion P50 and the Masque Vivant. And then I really recommend everybody go buy the May Love Glow Maker Serum. I don't have it here because I've used, I think 3 bottles of it already, but that's worth it. Also, this Eminence mask, this is an amazing mask. And then also, what else can I like recommend that you absolutely need? I think that's it. Like I think you can get away with not having anything else that I've mentioned here. But I hope you've enjoyed my explanation. Anyway, I'm gonna go drink water. I'll be back soon with another video. Bye. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment. Bye.